Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Triple Crown Wargaming Studio, where you join myself, the Loremaster, and him, the Duke.
Hello.
For another exciting instalment in our War Council series. So, what are we playing today?
Well, I've got my Ogre Kingdoms with me, which has been a hot minute, I believe the kids say, since I've had those out.
I believe the kids say.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
I believe they say that these days.
Okay, excellent. So Ogre Kingdoms for the Duke. I have got Vampire Counts, which it has also been, I guess, then
a hot
minute. About 11 months since I busted them out of the case, which is unheard of for me, the Lord of the Night that I am. When we were doing nicknames and we were putting the channel together, there was a part of me that did want like Lord of the Night or something equally sad to put on there. In fact, see there, Lord of the Night. So
I could have been the prophet of the great one.
Oh yeah, he could have been. Yeah.
How very fitting for this game that would have been.
This wall is quite cool because it
doesn't get shown much.
It doesn't get shown much, but it's quite cool because it gives you guys at home some extra information we're about to share, which is that both me and Scott, when we first met and started playing games together, these were pretty much our staple armies.
Ogres were my very first army for fantasy back in 2010, I think.
Nice. I got these in 2010, vampires. They were my second army. I had High Elves first, but they've
had High Elves for years.
Forever, yeah, 15, 18 years. 18 years, but they very much kind of are my stable kind of tournament go-to list. Yeah. They're my favourite. Yeah. So we love a bit of Vampire Counts, and you're a big Vampire Counts fan now as well.
I am a big Vampire fan, yeah. I've used mine extensively actually this year.
Yeah, there's been a year of Vampire, wasn't it?
Yeah, part of the reason why I haven't used the Ogres.
Yeah, so this is going to be fun because we're going to forget lots of rules today.
I'm going to remember some that Max probably forgot in the last battle report that the Ogres were on.
Yes, you will. Oh, I didn't know I had that. Classic.
I know I had it.
I just didn't know how to use it. So we're going to try our best not to forget rules, obviously, being ever jestful. So today we're bringing you 2,500 points, good old-fashioned scrap, Triple Crown Wargaming GT Battle Line mission.
Yep.
20-0 scoring.
Yep.
Comp scores are in the army run-through.
They are.
Let's go and see the next bit.
So, this is the Ogre Kingdoms army that I will be using today. It is a 0 on the Triple Crown comp system. So let's get into it, and we are going to start with core. And on the far left hand side we have 2 units of 10 Gnoblars. Both have got champions, and they have both got Gnoblar trappers as well. Moving on to the Iron Guts, we have a unit of 10 with full command, the Dragonhide banner and a Lookout Gnoblar. That is it for core. On to special, we have 3 units of 3 lead belchers with no other upgrades, and we have a unit of 4 Yetis, again with no other upgrades. In rare, we have just the 1 Iron Blaster. Then moving on to heroes, on the far left hand side, we have a Bruiser. He has got heavy armour, Ironfist, the Sword of Battle and a Dragonhelm. Next to him in the middle, we have a Bruiser again, who is the Battle Standard Bearer this time. He has got heavy armour, Ironfist, the Ruby Ring of Ruin and the Sword of Striking. And the final hero is a Firebelly, who's a level 2 wizard on the Law of Fire, obviously. He's got a great weapon and he has the Hellheart. Into the Lords, and we have my General, who is a level 4 Slaughtermaster on the Law of Heavens. He has got the Book of Ashur. And then next to him we have a level 3 Slaughtermaster on the Law of the Great Maw with no other items because I couldn't fit any into 625 points. And that is it. That is 2,500 points of Ogres.
So here we are, guys, with the Vampire Count's finest, 2,499 points. So let's check out what we're going to be using today. We're starting our core slot, and we've got 38 Crypt Ghouls in that unit, and a Crypt Ghast unit champion. To the right of them, we've got a big block of skeletons. There's 40 of these. They've got full command and hand weapon and shield. And to finish out the core section, we've got 2 units of 5 dire wolves. And moving into the special slot today, where I start hitting those comp points hard, we have got 3 regiments of 5 Hex Wraiths. There's no upgrades on any of them, they're just Hex Wraithy goodness. And to the right of them, you'll see I've got 2 units of 2 bat swarms. Hitting up the rare slot now, and they are back. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is Terry and Terry. On the left, we have Terry with a Y, my Terrorgeist with no upgrades. And on the right, we have Terry with an I, another Terrorgeist who also has no upgrades. So let's move on to our characters, and we'll start with our vampire hero. Now, he's got heavy armour. He's a level 1 wizard using the Law of Vampires. He's got the Book of Arcan and an enchanted shield. And next to him, I've got 1 Khan Wraith. You'll love to see these guys in the hero slot. They are an amazing choice. And finally, leading today's army, the big man himself, Count Manfred von Carstein. I've popped him on the Hell Steed again because I just really like him on it, if I'm honest. Bit risk, but lots of reward. And that's it. Now, this one, I believe, comes in at a -2. So, not too far off Scott's score. Let's see if we can eat some ogre flesh. Right, so deployment is done.
It is.
Scott finished first,
I did.
which is exciting. We have got a lot of vanguards on Team Vampires.
I have a lot fewer vanguards.
But we have none on Team Ogre. But we'll do deployments and spells. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll crack through with my spells. I've got quite a few, although not as many as you.
But I think you've got really good spells to fight me with today.
Yes, I do. So my Heavens Wizard, who is my general, rolled a 1, 4, 5, 6, which was pretty good. So I've swapped 4 for Ice Shard, which is where we'll start, which is Sig. It's a hex spell with a range of 24. Target suffers a -1 modifier to hit in shooting and combat and to its leadership. And then anything that doesn't shoot rolling to hit or using ballistic skill rather has to roll a 4+.
Yeah.
So not bad. Pretty good for sort of when I get into combat, hopefully. I should do. With stuff that isn't chaff.
Maybe.
Onto Harmonic Convergence, which is an augment with a range of 24. Until the start of my next magic phase, the target rerolls all to hit, to wounds and armor saves of a 1. And you can boost it so it hits everyone within 12 to a 12, which is not high to cast at all.
No, it's really good.
Really solid. Uranus Thunderbolt is next, which is a magic missile with a range of 24 that does D6 strength 6 hits. And you can boost the range to a 48.
Very good.
Very good against both Hex Wraiths and Terrorgeist.
Yeah, it's good.
It's got the strength.
Good against a lot of it.
And Chain Lightning, which is basically Uranus, but it bounces. It's a direct damage. It's got a range of 24. It does D6 strength 6 hits. But then once you resolve those hits, you roll a dice, and on a 3+, it bounces to a unit within 6. And it can bounce again and again until it stops bouncing.
You dropped Comet, not 4 though. You dropped 5.
I did, yes, sorry. Comet's 5, isn't it? Yeah, I rolled Comet and dropped Comet for Ice Shard. So that is my level 4, who is my general. On to my level 3, who is on the Law of the Great Maw. I rolled 1, 3, 4, so I dropped 4 off of this guy. For Spine Marrow, which is an augment that makes me stubborn, or a unit within 12 stubborn.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Number 1's Bone Crusher, magic missile, does 2d6 strength 2 hits. I want all the magic missiles I can get against 15 Hex Wraiths.
Why not?
And Toothcracker, which is an augment with a range of 12, which is +1 toughness. And
also,
you can
also very good.
Also very good. You can bubble it so it hits everyone within 12 as well.
Yeah, particularly good against
quite
Wraiths.
high to cast on that. 16.
Yeah, that is a reasonable number.
And then my Fire Wizard rolled a double, so both of them changed because it wasn't a double 2. So I swapped 1 for Flaming Sword of Ruin, and then I swapped the other for the signature for Fireball. Fireball, for those that don't know, is a magic missile that's got a range of 24, its base value that does D6 strength 4 hits. You can boost it to 36 and 2d6 hits, or 48 and 3d6 hits. And then Flaming Sword of Ruin, which is an augment with a range of 24. The target unit has a +1 when rolling to wound with all of its shooting and close combat attacks. It also, crucially, makes those attacks flaming and magical.
Does it make them magical?
Yes. The target unit counts as having both magical attacks and flaming attacks.
I wasn't sure if it was the same as the one that makes Armour Piercing makes you magical. I wasn't
Enchanted
sure
Blades,
if they both did the magical part.
They do. Unfortunately, you can't bubble it, but you can just boost the range to 48.
Very good.
Very good. Very, very good indeed. And that, finally, is all of my spells.
Nice. And your deployment?
Yeah, so I went with the Gnoblars first, sort of in the centre, and then sort of deployed the lead belters and stuff around them, put some lead belters in the tower. My whole idea really was to try and keep a lot of James's scary stuff, the Terrorgeist, the Hex Wraiths, away from this corner for as long as possible. that was where I knew the gut style was going to go with all the characters in it. So I just wanted to keep that as far away as possible to give me as much time as possible to shoot it and magic it and things. The Yetis, to be honest, were probably a bit of a sacrifice that I needed to make to get more of James's stuff to my left. But if it all goes well, then it's a sacrifice that is well worth it. Hidden the cannon as well. Not that James has got any sort of long range stuff that's too worried for it, but I wanted to put it a bit back because those Hex Wraiths here could, if Manfred had deployed close enough to them, or if probably now if Manfred moves, potentially might get in range. If they Vanguard and March, they could have hit it, but now they can't. So that's why he's a little bit back. But yeah, other than that, that is my thinking around my deployment.
Nice.
What about yourself?
Well, mine really just came down to the fact I knew you had a cannon. That's it. I knew you had a cannon. So my deployment was always going to be to use this in case I went second. I had more drops than Scott as well. I knew that. So again, looking at it and going, well, I can play the same sort of game that you're playing, or I can try and dupe you one way or the other. But there's not really anything to dupe because both the deployment zones had this sort of line of sight blocking piece in it. Whichever side we got, I was going to put Manfred behind that. Whilst you've got a cannon, basically.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know, like basically just for turn one. I will be aggressive with him, I have to be.
So that's the thing with vampires, even with someone as powerful a spellcaster as Manfred, you've still got to get up there.
Yeah, of course. So, but it's that thing of, you know, I'm going to get one turn out of him at least. By doing this game.
Unless, you know, you roll double 6 on your first spell when he goes down the hill.
Well, I'll still get to use him that turn.
Well, you get to roll a few dice, yeah.
But I've bubbled up very tight here. I've got lots of Vanguard guys, so stuff's going to come back into position. My blocks are just counter-deployed against his blocks, really. They're not the sort of main attraction of the way this list is going to work. I'm going to miss having Crypt Horrors today, but you always miss having Crypt Horrors when you don't have them. But yeah, I mean, mine's a lot less exciting because mine's all going to come together in the Vanguard stages, which is where stuff's going to change position a lot for me. So I was just looking to be central because you can react well from being central and use this to ensure that that he doesn't get a dukey cannon
shot
on turn one, basically.
Yeah.
So saying about that, spell-wise, I've got the level 1 on vampires down here. He actually rolled Van House, which I was tempted to go for.
It's always
again.
a tricky one. If you roll Van House on a level 1, you're like, do I just take it? It's a really good spell.
I could have, because it's not like... you know, it's good to move the Wraiths, obviously, but they might get out of range, but it's actually really good on the blocks as well. Yeah. The reason I didn't is just to have the ability to get wounds back, because I think I will need it. So I kept Invocate. Manfred, as you all know, comes with all of the spells in the land. He has the Loremaster for vampires and death. I'm not going to go into anywhere near as much detail about my spells as Scott did about his.
Otherwise we would be here for an hour.
But I am going to go the quick, short version. So I'll lay them out. So, Lore of Vampires, I have Invocation of a Heck, which restores lost wounds. I have Van Howell's Dance Macabre, which allows me to move or reroll fail to hits again. I have Hellish Vigour, which allows me to reroll fail to wound rolls, only in combat. I have Gaze in a Gash, Classic Magic Missile, 2d6 strength 4. I've Raised Dead, which is exactly what it says on the tin. Raise me some free units. I have the Curse of Years, which does... It's a hex that basically works like a damage spell. It does damage over time, so you roll
a dice for every model in a unit.
On a roll of a 6, I take a wound. Next turn on a 5. Next turn on a 4. Good against that gut star. Yeah. I've got Wind of Death, which I probably won't use, which is a vortex. Well, the reason I won't is because its USP is it ignores armor saves.
Yeah,
but you're not particularly well armoured. No. So on to Death, I've got Spirit Leech, which is one of the classic Death snipes. This one works on leadership. Pretty good for me, actually. Can be boosted to 24-inch range. Aspects of Dreadnought makes me cause terror. Ordinarily not that great, but against ogres, okay.
Yeah,
because,
could be okay.
Because it makes you take the tests.
Yeah.
Caress Lanif is another one of those death sniper spells that can be boosted to 24. Soul Blight, -1 strength and toughness, absolutely excellent with this army.
Yeah.
Doom and Darkness, -3 leadership, absolutely
very
excellent with this army. Fate of Bunia, another one of those death snipes. This one is easier to wound, but can't be boosted for range.
Yeah.
And the big one on the hill is none other than Purple Sun. I don't need to tell you what it does. Ogre players don't need to know what it does. If there is a vortex that is used, I highly anticipate that it will be that one, not Wind of Death.
Cast Wind of Death turn 1. Just get it out of your system, come on. Then double 6 it, go down.
I remember once being at an event and basically playing like a guy that had a big unit of Warriors of Chaos, and he had a massive star. And I did drop it in the end on turn 5 on them, and suddenly found myself looking at turn 6 thinking I should have been more aggressive. I could have took them in combat now, because it's like no armour save hits, it did a lot of damage. So that's it. It's time for Vanguards, which you...
I have none of.
Hath none, but I have many.
many.
So we'll begin with the dogs, just a light one on the dogs. There. These wraiths are going to zip across. That was from the edge. Yep.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I did centre or edge. I'm good at that. These dogs are going to slide that way. Half their vanguard move because they're not fast cavalry.
They are not.
These guys are going to vanguard through the building
cavalry.
because they don't care because they're a hex wraith.
Yeah.
These guys are going to vanguard.
I do wish Manfred had vanguard.
Who doesn't?
Non-vampire players. GE, keep him within 3.
Keep him within 3.
Even though I can't see him with anything.
Doesn't matter, it's just good practice, guys. Never get too greedy. So that helps. Again, big part of this Vanguard move. I've now got cover on the Terrorgeist from the shooting, which can and will do him damage. I'm still trying to maintain some cover here, which not quite got. Maybe have to see the angle really, and then obviously getting ourselves towards the big man Manfred here as well. You guys at home might be thrilled to realise that both Terry and Terry
are just
within
12.
Actually, he's not too sad. That's the edge of his base. So he's
11 and 3/4.
Yeah, so he's just. That looks a lot closer when I hold it over the top. And that's it. You get +1. So if you could roll very low, I'd be very grateful. I wouldn't mind having the first turn. Yeah, that'd do.
I couldn't roll much lower.
You couldn't, but I can.
It's alright, you're going to roll a 1 now.
Ah!
To be honest, I don't mind that.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, this, because I want turn 1, and I also don't.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm quite happy either way. I could take it or leave it, because I think both of us, you'll probably do more potential damage on turn 1, but whilst I'm behind the building, it's less of a risk for you. So, no, I will take it, though. I will take it. This is, I think, going to be a lot more tactical than people may have given us credit for when we were doing the army run through. This is going to be exciting.
Depends. If you fly here and drop a purple sun, then,
yeah.
There's no tactics in that.
How far do you think he can move? he's just a flying horse.
I reckon he can probably move 28 inches pretty comfortably.
I reckon he could move. In this list, I reckon he might be able to move 36. Maybe.
It's not going to be 36 this way, though, is it?
Well, maybe. We'll have to see. That's called cheating. Vampire counts turn 1. Let's do it. Vampire counts turn 1. Count Manfred. Getting ready to be cannoned on the Seminole Ogre turn. We're gonna go. There's no charges because I Vanguard. I Vanguarded. I couldn't. Believe me, if I could, I would. These boys would be declaring some big numbers, baby. Take your terror checks, you Gnoblars. But just remaining moves. So we're going to begin with the
Batisfouns.
And these dogs. So these guys can't march.
They cannot. Neither can El Ghoulies. Or El Skellies.
No. And the reason I'm moving them first, guys, is because I've got no intention of getting Manfred in to a marchable position on them.
Yeah.
Excellent. Right. What a fun day you're about to have.
Were they suddenly a helicopter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going centre on those. Now, I think the Yetis might be able to see him. Just going to be... Should have a little look with you.
Yeah, I believe so.
Lazar.
Yeah.
It's closer though than I thought. What's the distance there, mate, if you don't mind me asking?
19.
19.
Yeah. I'm 7.
20, so they can't make it.
Yep.
There you go. An oldie but a goldie. Right, now, Manfred's not in range of those wraiths. He is in range of these dogs though, which we measured off camera.
Yep.
So...
Luck rather than skill.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Luck.
They're really quick, the dogs
They are.
though, I must say.
9. Very, very
And then
good.
take 5 dangerous throwing checks, eh?
Yeah. And you're going to roll 5 ones, and it's going to be fantastic. No, they're not. They're war beasts. I don't care.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mate. Oh, that's
You can take them if you want. I'm not going to stop you.
Do I want to do that at this junction?
Yeah.
Well, I can't be seen here.
You cannot.
The Yetis can come and get me if they want.
They could.
But, now they, I think, will be safe from being seen. Although I'm not sure they'll actually be chargeable with the dogs in the way. So let's try again.
Yeah, with the dogs in the way, I don't think they will.
Yeah, I think
Either
I
way.
might be alright.
I might be able to see
Tricky.
you, but I can't charge. Because I'm about 6 inches long and I'd hit the dog.
Yeah, that's what we were looking
So
for,
that's
ladies and
fun.
gentlemen.
Anyway.
Anyways, so
Anyway you want it, that's the way you need it. Anyway.
there's a second Terry.
Don't mind me just singing in the background.
These guys can march too, but they're gonna.
No, they can march more than 2 inches.
They can march as well as I mean.
You got an inch gap between those?
I will have because the tray basically. But if you want, I can tuck him back just a smidgeroo.
Look, I mean, he's got purple sun against ogres, and he's already cheating. I mean, it's just unacceptable.
Just the 8 for them.
Unacceptable.
He's debating his position at the moment. He's got a bit overexcited here. Oh, I get so tired.
Moving units, he's already moved.
Yep, they're not moving more than their movement, so suck it up, princess.
Unacceptable.
Cool. And he'll go behind Terry. Be
That's
brave.
all right. I'll kill the Terragast first.
Be
with a cannon,
brave, Terry.
Then I'll kill Manfred.
Be brave.
It's not an issue. Don't worry, it's not an issue at all.
I'm sure it isn't. For a man of your calibre, mate, I'm sure it isn't. Yeah, cool. Magic. I was going to roll it out on the table then. 70 or 5. I think I might use Manfred's nice shiny power to reroll that
Yep.
too. Hey, and I'll keep it.
Classic. I've got 3 channels, which I get 2 of.
Nice.
7 at the moment.
7 at the moment, and 2 channels for me. No?
No,
What?
could not have been worse.
Yeah, that went well, didn't it? Not sure I'm going to have a great deal I can really do at the moment.
Chuck a purple sun through that Terragast.
Could do.
Clip some hex ropes while you're at it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I could do. So I'm not sure there's a ton of stuff I can do at the moment. Just because of the ranges and everything, really. So I think we will do 4 dice. Big magical move from Manfred.
Yep. I'll let you have it if you double 6 it. Goes
I've
off.
even got it.
Just.
6, 9, 13. Yeah, just terrible roll.
I'll go with 4 dice. My level
obviously-
4 has the Book of Ashur.
Yeah.
So I get +5 to this.
Yeah, comfortably
easy.
stopped.
14, 19. Bang on average as well. 4 and a 3, 4 and a 3.
Yeah, not bad at all. Not sure there's an awful lot I can really do at this junction.
Not
to be
really?
honest. No, because I
Can't even Death Sniper Yeti.
No, I mean that can come later. There's always awkward things we can do though, ladies and gents. We can always put something unpleasant on our opponent if we think hard enough. I like to believe that there's always something we can come up with that'll shine out for us. Let's go for a Raise Dead, shall we? So have a little Raise Dead, and then I'll get the zombies in a minute. I've realised that they're not in the studio. They're next up.
Well, can't have them then, can you?
12. I don't think I will. I think you'll stop me. My dice are
That's all
very
your dice,
high.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I get
Good
the
enough.
exact same roll as you.
13 though, because you got +1.
I do, I get the +1.
Well, that wasn't
over
very
you.
good dice rolling, was it?
Was for me.
Well, tricky start, guys, but we'll see where we can go. There's no combat, there's no shooting, because I'm vampiric, so don't have any of that.
Terragast shoot.
Yeah, it's not really shooting, is it?
It's a special attack made in the shooting
It's
face.
just winning, really, is what it is.
It is absolutely filth.
It
Come
is.
on.
It is
So that's it. I'm sorry, guys. You're about to see a lot of vampires get a lot of shots put on them
Hopefully.
in the Ogre's turn 1.
Ogre's turn 1 then, and hopefully we're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Quite literally. Charges.
You haven't got the metal for it, don't worry about it.
Ah, well, we'll see. We'll see. Big man.
Big bat on campus.
He certainly is a big bat. Do I want to charge the dogs?
Why not? They're right there.
No. No, I do not. No charges.
Okay.
So, remaining moves. Marchy. Test a Marchy.
Yeah, that's a good point. Not so much.
We'll put them back then.
Just be a little 4-incher for them. That's
Test
enough.
a Marchy. Nope.
Boy, Gnoblar's leadership.
4? Maybe 5?
Let's say low.
These aren't going to march.
No.
They're just going to do that.
Yeah.
These are just going to reform like that.
Mm-hmm.
Won't you? No, I can't either. Lovely. You can get charged by dogs, so I don't really mind. The cannony boy, he's going to go front to front, so he's going to go to there.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are going to have loads of movement. They're going to... Like that.
Yep.
Is anyone going to move? Probably not, to be honest. Won't get you, won't get you, you won't get you anyway, so that's fine. No one's going to move in the unit. Can you cast magic missiles from the second rank?
It's line of sight. That's all you need. As long as you can see, you're fine. Oh, and arc, obviously, but you can't have line about arc, so you're laughing.
Cool. Yeah, we're going to just go with that. These guys haven't moved, so you are going to move. You're going to go for them. I think we'll just do that. Get up a little bit.
Just gives you options, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Right.
Magic.
On to magic. Hopefully we'll have a better phase than James. Or not.
Yeah, well, you know, they're still young. Got Book of Ashur, that'll help. Channels for the vamps. Nope.
Channels for the ogres. Nope.
Yeah, that's
3
right.
to 2. Yeah, it's not terrible actually.
There's a lot of pressure going on here in the Duke's turn. I thought he'd be all over what he was doing, ladies and gents, but he's still.
I was hoping for a few more magic dice.
Yeah, you had a rough one there.
Boosted your Random Thunderbolt on Manfred.
Yeah.
Big. 11, 12, 13, 14, 19. It does go off. Casting a 13 ridiculously.
Yeah, it's good that. Yeah.
So D6 strength 6. Oh, that's a big 6.
Did I take the lookout sirs before, I believe?
You do, it's hits.
Yep, so 6 lookout
Six lookout
sirs
sirs.
onto the Hexwave unit. All of those.
Okay, looks like I'm killing some Hexwraiths then.
Certainly does.
2s to kill some Hexwraiths. That is a dead unit Hexwraiths.
Certainly is. Good move though, because it stops me using them for the lookout on the cannon.
It does. The lore attribute, because Manfred flies.
Yep.
D6 strength 4. Another big 6.
12 hits there off the 2 dice.
Not bad. These are only strength 4 though, so
5.
5 to wound.
Still fine, still do wounds.
It will do 1. You do have an. Oh, sorry.
I'll save it.
Yeah.
5 plus. I got. Sorry guys, I throw up armor and I'm mounted for a 4 up.
Yeah.
I didn't realise you were going to grab them. I was like, I should chuck a dice. That's alright.
No, not exactly what I wanted, but not bad.
I don't think you've made
not
back
bad.
capital
I wanted to nick a couple of wounds, but we move. We are going to go 10 from the front of Manfred's base, which is going to be somewhere in front of the Terrorgeist with a cannon.
Yep.
Which is about there, which you can obviously see quite clearly. It's a 4, so it's going to hit the
Gonna hit the
Terrorgeist.
goose, yep.
And then I'll roll this twice
Yep.
for the Ogre one. Does shenanigans.
8
So it won't hit
Manfred, but it will
hit
probably
a
kill a
dice.
Terrorgeist, judging by how your dice are going.
2's to wound. Roll a 1.
No, but I'm going to... Big 6 incoming, ladies and gentlemen. 6 plus regen. Yay!
Classic.
What a lot of nonsense that was. You love to see it, guys.
Can't throw a weapon at the bats.
Petty.
They tried to march.
They did. They did try to march.
No throwing weapons for you.
Funny.
That was a bit good, wasn't it, guys?
We're gonna shoot the dogs with these lead belchers.
Yeah.
So D6 shots each for a 9. Slightly
I
below.
reckon
not
that's
terrible.
enough.
Yeah.
Now, they don't suffer multi-shot
Multi-shot
or long range.
and long
is it?
range.
So they do suffer for moving.
They-
So these would be...
Is it range? Might be moving.
Might be
Shot
moving, yeah. I know there's 2 of them they don't
There are 2. It's
suffer.
been a long time since I've
So-
used lead belchers, to be fair. 41.
Well, the
14.
chieftain thinks it's moving, they ignore.
Moving and shooting and multiple shots.
Nice.
Thanks, Max.
So these be 4s.
These will be 4s. No long range.
Might live. It's going to be close, though.
You will live.
I will
3
live.
hits. That's rubbish.
3's to kill, though. Oh!
That's really rubbish. 1 dead.
Yeah, it certainly was.
Hopefully I've got all the rubbish from the lead belchers out. And we are going to go... Yeah. We're going to go with this unit into the dire walls over here.
Yep. 10 shots.
10. Slightly better.
These will be at long range, though.
They will, so these will be
will be
5s.
5s, yeah.
10 hits.
5 hits.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I can't believe I did just pass 6 4+ lookout sirs.
Yeah,
Just so
I
we're
know.
all clear.
I know. Oh, unbelievable.
Freeze.
Yeah, 3's to kill. Roll that in the tray. 4 dead.
1 is all I'm looking for.
Yeah, I've got the unit in the tower yet.
That's alright. I don't mind if you want to put them in as well. Treat
There will be
yourself.
6s on that. Yeah, they'll shoot the single dog.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that out of range now?
No, it's in range.
I was hoping that casualty might have put them out of range.
Yeah, they're going to shoot those dogs.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. 7 times.
Okay.
Not great shooting from the lead belchers, shots wise.
Also 5.
Yeah. Really not good shooting from the lead belchers. 1 hit.
Go on, doggy.
And a fouled kill.
Dived and dogged. That's
Dogs.
right. Dogged out of the way.
Terrible. I think that's going to be it for the Ogre's turn 1.
It's a dead unit Hexos. It's a much
It is.
better turn 1 than I had.
Yeah, not terrible from 3 magic dice.
Let's
I'll
get
take it.
aggressive, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get aggressive.
Manfred lands here, throws purple sun.
It could well be that level of aggression now. The aggression is incoming. So
On that note, I think we'll move over to Vampire's turn 2.
let's do it. He clutches his dice. He's concerned. He's very concerned about what might happen next. Charge time is going to happen first and foremost because we are going to get nothing, guys, if we hold off. As we've just seen, we probably didn't do too badly that turn,
No.
I would suggest.
No.
I think a 6+ regen on the Terrorgeist was
Yeah,
a particular
cheeky.
highlight of things that we were not expecting in that turn. So we are going to go for some charges, and we're going to start with this unit Hexrays into that unit of Gnoblars, which will
Better
take
take a terror check then.
please.
Leadership 5. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
sod 3, got hope
I'm
for.
going to test the redirect.
I'm going to run. Before you do that, I'm going to run 6. This unit, yeah?
Yeah. Now they don't panic anyone, do they? They'll bounce through. They don't panic ogres though, do they, Gnoblars?
No, they are...
My test to redirect. Yeah,
overall.
that's fine.
Yep.
Leadership 10 because Manfred's
Manfred,
right there, and
yeah.
they're going to go for the second unit of Gnoblars.
Second Gnoblars, yeah. I'll take another terror check. Which are... just foul.
Just foul.
And go... Ooh, a long way. Which is going to be like that, roughly.
Yep.
Back of the base, back of the base. Going to put the email there.
So they will now fail their charge, which will pop some dice there for.
Yep.
The Bat Swarms will charge the lead belchers, stand
I'll
off
stand. Slow to fire, so I can't stand and shoot.
Can't stand and shoot. Yeah.
Not that I'd really hit you anyway, much.
It's still good that you can't.
Would have been long range.
Yeah. Just, I think they're like 13 or something like that. Yeah.
Not a lot.
That's all my charges. So let's see if
Okay.
the bats make it. The bats do make it.
Comfortably, would you like me to pop those in for you?
Yes, I would.
Would you like to go one way or the other, somewhere in the middle?
That's what I'm just kind of thinking about, really. I think we'll probably just opt for that position because obviously we will
You'll switch up
retract.
to
Yeah,
that way.
so this end is going to be the end
Where it is.
we're retracted on,
Yeah, no
basically,
problem.
so that we're equal frontage to you on this corner. Yeah. So let's roll their failed charge now. Just 3 for them. Okay. So remaining moves.
Yep.
Gonna have to come round to you, I'm afraid.
I'm going to squidge into the corner.
Thank you.
Try not to fall over.
Is 9 enough? 9 is actually plenty. They're just going to go for a big outside edge wheel like that, which gives them, in fact, they'll tidy a little bit more. Cool. That's plenty to do their bidding.
Do you want to move them while you're over here?
No, I need to do this in the right order.
Okay.
I do need to think about the order I do these things in. I think this, yeah, I'm going to come round. I like 12, so...
Through the wood?
Yep, they don't really care, do they?
No, they do not.
Big.
Could not care less.
No, not really. Beautiful. Thank you. I'm going to go 1 inch behind them.
You are in.
Lovely.
You can go a little bit further back if you wanted. That's 8.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries.
I'll hop to there.
Yep. Dangerous terrain.
I will take my dangerous terrain. I'll probably fail it.
Cheeky.
No.
Boo. Boo and hiss.
Would you do me the kind favour of popping your finger there for me? Lovely. Thank you, sir.
No problem. You're welcome.
Keep it going. Well, it just seems rude not to, doesn't it? We're probably going to get charged by that cannon. We're going to have to try and do something about that cannon. But there are things we can do about that cannon. The big man is going to fly 20 now, which was what that finger was for.
Yep.
Which puts him within 3.
Within 3 of those extras. Right, they'll get your annons.
Safely behind. So close.
What, to march that dog?
Yep. Woofly, woofly.
You weren't even anywhere near. It's a good 16 inches away. Honestly.
Yeah, good. Good. Things that James likes to see.
You do love to see it.
See if the ghouls can do one round. I can get in the flank there with the skillies. Oh, hilarious. Magic.
I'm hoping for as lackluster turn as last turn. From
Gonna be a lackluster term. Was that a Mazamundi joke?
No, it was as lackluster. Ooh.
Scott, I think I'm gonna re-roll that one, mate.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Twice!
Oh, classic.
Sometimes I think it's just not meant to be. Ready for Scott's Channel 2 again? Channel 1.
Obviously.
Obviously. It's going to be
We've
the
only had
same
6
again.
attempts now. So.
Yep. Don't worry about it. When in Rome. Don't really know what I'm doing. Throwing lots of cards out, really.
You're going to Death Snipe the cannon.
Boosted Spirit Leech on the cannon.
Yeah, you are.
No.
No, you're not. I think I'll put the dice down.
Just not meant to be, is it, today?
No, not really. Would you like to try and race some dogs?
5. I'm going to magical move that dog.
Magical move the dog.
I've got the Book of Arcana.
Yep.
Would have happily took a total power there. 17. Even that's average, but
Yeah.
would
Is
be
that all your
nice to
dice?
have some dice. Yeah.
No. That's 12.
Well,
17.
obviously, not meant to be today, guys.
Well, I did ask for a lackluster turn, and I'll be honest, James, you did deliver. Thank you.
Yeah, I am delivering. It's going to be embarrassing if you lose this game, though.
Really embarrassing. I've got to win this.
Screechy, screech, screech.
McScreechy
I'm going to
son.
screech into the combat with the Bat Swarm
That one?
and the
Lead Belchers.
Lead Belchers, thank you.
No worries. Leadership 7.
Yeah, okay. We'll just take 2
2.
weeks. I didn't want to do tons, maybe 6. I would have been happy with that.
Yeah.
Which, when you consider how low their leadership is,
It's an average
it's not
roll.
a massive arse,
an
is
average
it,
roll.
really? And I'll shoot at the unit in front of the tower.
Yeah, they
this one will
are-
be double 6.
No.
7.
So they are
9?
9, I think.
Actually, I think they're 8 if you haven't got standard discipline.
They're 8.
So they take 5 wounds.
They take 5. So 3. Okay. Yep. And 4, 5.
And they will panic.
They will indeed on an 8 with a reroll. Just.
I was hoping for a little bit there. I mean, I don't think I've had very good dice, ladies and gentlemen.
No, you haven't, to be
So
fair.
sometimes you just can't make it happen, even when you're trying your best, Warhammer. So we'll have to suck it up, and we'll have to see how bad it gets. But let's do this combat phase first.
Yep.
10 attacks from the bat swarms.
Yep.
Pause to hit.
Yep. 9 hits.
Okay. Changing dice frantically.
His 6 is still in though.
Yeah, they are.
Strength 2.
Are they weapon skill 2, strength
bats.
3, or are they
No,
weapon skill
it's
3,
just
strength
all
2?
2s.
Is it all 2s?
Yeah.
I'm going to check. Yeah, the
They
2s.
might be weapon skill 2, but they're definitely strength and toughness 2.
They are.
Fell bats are strength 3.
They're weapon skill 3,
Oh, they are 3.
Yeah.
I've always run them as weapon skill 2.
but they are 6s.
Good.
Nothing.
Oh, I get my other 3 attacks.
I haven't
only
really
selected
rolled
2
any
guys.
6s in this game.
No. So he's 4 to hit you.
It
not
is,
3s.
yeah.
3.
Okay.
That's pretty rubbish. He's 2s to win, you know.
Yes.
It's 3, and I'll do my 3 stomps as well. For 6.
Okay, so you've done 6 wounds. And I charged you, so
Yep.
I lose by 5.
5, which is enough to crumble.
Which is enough to crumble, so congratulations.
Crumble, crumble, crumble.
Well, that was just about every single thing that could go wrong going wrong, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Weren't great, was it?
No, it was pretty dreadful. So
I'll probably reform a bit like that.
yeah. Well, you can't always do what you want, or well, do anything.
Anything,
in real terms. So
No,
let's see how much worse it can get, ladies and gentlemen, as we move into Ogre's turn 2. Insanely.
Yeah, it is. Ogre's turn 2, and yeah, that was a lackluster Vampire's turn 2, I think is fair to say.
Short of a really bad Ogre's turn, I'm in a lot of trouble now.
Yeah. Yes. I do have some charges to declare. The Iron Blaster is going to charge into the Terrorgeist.
He has no choice but to stand his ground.
The Yetis are going to charge into the Direwolf.
They also have no choice but to stand their ground.
That is all my charges.
Yep.
So the other charge I was thinking of doing, if I could, was these 2 charging into those Hex Rates to stop Manfred Lookout Soaring onto them. But I can't feel for the cap. So I cannot, and these couldn't have reformed any more that way because the Gnoblars are unfortunately in the way. Upsetting.
I think you'll just shoot him. I think you'll just do
Lookout
enough.
Soars
Yeah, I
and-
think you'll do enough shots. Though,
I don't
really
know.
do.
Hopefully.
It's interesting. You've not took any gambles here. There were gamble plays. I would have probably thought about the Gutstar because it's going so well. Sometimes when it's going well, you think, oh, I'll just go for it because I know I'm going to get the dice are coming up for me. I might have been tempted to throw the Gutstar in and just go for the overrun at the Ghouls and try and get the points there as well. Nice and early.
not for where I want to be.
Not for where you are right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a risky play, and the not doing it's the safe play.
They can't fail that charge.
Yep.
The cannon needs a 5.
Okay. Oh
Which it
wow,
doesn't get.
that is rotten luck. Oh,
Upsetting.
that was a dead cert for me in my head. I was like, right, I just needed to not roll very well on the damage. That was a dead cert for me.
That's going to change things slightly, for sure.
Rallies?
Yes, rallies. So that's what I was measuring. You are in Gemma and BSB, so these guys are 8.
Yeah.
Okay, rally.
Okay.
These guys. Rally! Go Gnoblars.
Oh, the dice are back.
I mean, they're not going to do a lot, but yeah, they can go there.
They're not giving up their points though.
All 50 of them.
20-0 scoring, no? You know,
Yeah, it might make a
points,
difference,
points
it
and
might.
points in 20-0 scoring.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Right. 18. No, fine. Can boost it, I think. Yeah, 36. 24. Fine. Yeah, lovely. So, I'm going to do a bit of place swapping with the characters. You're going to shuffle over. You're going to...
I'm enjoying this if no one else is.
You're going to fit in there.
Yep.
Fit. Thank you.
The classic shout at an animate object.
He's in.
Here comes the bad stuff, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Magic.
Yeah, I think we're going with magic. 9. 4 and a 5.
Just about as good as you'd need.
Yeah,
Cannon
that
for
was
the
solid.
vampires.
That was very solid.
Nope, none
Still
again.
No, that's very unlucky.
Here comes another one. Every
course.
turn so far.
It's not bad, is it?
No, it's pretty good.
10 to your 5.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Can you do that? Do we do that? We do that. Go 2 dice. Ashur Blizzard on the hex wraiths.
Yeah, -1.
Minus 1 to hit and shooting. If they don't use blizzard skills, 4+.
And combat.
Yes, sorry. Not to hit and shooting. I meant shooting and combat. On a 7.
And -1 leadership.
And -1 leadership. That is 15. 'Cause I've got
I think you have to have that, mate.
Then we are going to go... Ooh. Don't drop dice. Then we are going to go with... Yeah, I'll probably do that. We are going to go with a range check.
Oh.
No, they're just out. That's fine. What's the extra one? 10.
Level 2, isn't he?
Yeah.
Nice and easy.
We're going to own a 4 dice. Chain lightning on Manfred.
13.
5, 6, 7, 8, 13. Costing a 15.
Oh, well that is rotten.
Then we're going to go for a 4 dice. Fireball on Manfred.
The-
We're going to go the
the
2d6.
mid-level?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
2d6 one.
You're
It costs 3, 6, 9,
15.
11. Yeah.
and Manfred will try and stop it. And he will.
Very successfully, yeah. There may be some of you wondering why I cast Ashur Blizzard on the Hex Wraiths. That is because I cast it on the wrong unit.
What are you going to cast it
Manfred.
on? Manfred for the
For the
D6
right
strength
to-
4 hits. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I would have let you have it on him as well.
Thanks.
I would have just been like, well, it looks like I'm going to have to suck that up, Princess.
It's fine though, because these 3 lead belts are just going to kill Manfred. So
Probably.
that's not
I mean,
enough. We'll move into
I
shooting.
thought you might have gone for a convergence on a unit lead belchers. That would have been a really spicy one to try and draw my dice, because it's that
Yeah,
potential damage, isn't it? I would have been hard pressed to know whether to let that go.
So we're going to go with these 3 into Manfred. These 3 lead belchers.
8.
8. Not enough. Not even close to enough. We are going to hit you on a 4.
Only 4s though, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're close by.
They are.
3 hits. Well, let us treat ourselves to some lookouts, sir. See if we can be as successful as you was with your Uranus Thunderbolt. We cannot. 2 hit Manfred.
1 hits a Hex Wraith, which it can't wound. And 2 on Manfred and 5s. Nothing.
In my head, the Hex Wraith like makes a good noise. As it like passes through him. He loves it.
These 2 are going to shoot that dog.
No! Not Fido, not like this.
7. On 4s. Almost not.
Oh, come on, come on!
Yeah,
Fido,
there we
speak to me! Oh!
Finally. My God.
I can't believe you've done this. It's all getting a bit interesting now.
Units are hardcover, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that big bird is, big bat is the main man at the moment.
He is indeed. You can't, so I'm happy with them being... Well, you could if that goes there, but... Eh. We'll shoot in this Terragast with these 3.
In the tower.
Yeah. 13. That's what I wanted against Manfred.
I thought that might have been. I thought you might have fired on Manfred. To be fair.
It's 6s.
What are we here? Are we
4s.
5s? Long range.
Sorry, 7s then against Manfred.
Yes. Yeah, long range, just over 12.
Yeah. No.
No, okay.
Not against that corner. So it's 4s.
A lot of hits.
A lot of 6s there, which I would have liked in the
A
wheelie.
lot of hits.
Yeah,
6s.
Need those crowns again. Oh, throw one on the floor.
It's definitely 1.
Just 1.
Oh, could he do it again? Could he do the spectacular of a second 6+ regen? No.
Yeah, but this one isn't D6 wounds.
He's down to pop a little 5 next to him on the table there for everyone at home. See?
Combats
fine
then.
Scott's dice.
Cheers, mate. Combats then. Yetis into dogs.
What's their initiative?
3.
Oh, well, I've got attacks then. Yeah.
Might be 4.
If they're 4, I'll be sad.
They're 4.
That's sad.
Yeah. They have 4 attacks because they've got additional hand weapons.
Yep. I like Yetis. I think they're undermined unit. I think they're an alright
You
little
are
unit.
-1 weapon skill because I'm a Yeti. So 3.
It's lucky because for a minute there I thought I might win the combat.
That wasn't it. What's particularly spicy is when you charge Yetis into something, that something fails its fear check and is then -1 weapon skill to weapon skill 0.
Yeah, which means
and it's
it auto
automatically
hits.
hit. 2s to kill on strength 5. They are dead.
Yes, they are. Now,
That is 9 wounds.
you're not frenzied,
I'm not.
but you can choose to overrun or reform.
I'm just going to reform. Like so.
Yeah, okay.
Like so.
Yeah.
Like so. Like so.
Okay.
Now I've made my mind up.
I'm
not going to touch him anymore.
pleased we got there.
Yeah. That is it. Because the cannon couldn't roll a 5.
I think I fared a lot better there than I was expecting to, sir.
Yeah. I would suggest so.
Yes, that was better than we thought it might be. Interesting stuff now, guys. The wheels could be about to come back on for the Vampire Counts in a
very much off for
spectacular way.
the ogres. But on that note, on to Vampires turn 3. Vampires turn 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm scared to do the speech. For I have been forsaken in earlier turns of this game. But I want to do it for you, so I will try. Once again, you join the Loremaster on the precipice of victory. Do you know what? It's going to come down to March tests. We talked about this a minute ago. Testing to March, that Ashur Blizzard could make all the difference now, ladies and gentlemen. So, charges. I was sorely tempted to charge this guy out to see if you got a magic weapon in there. But he hasn't, it's the static combat res, he's not going to be enough to keep him alive. So I can't do it.
Well, I mean, you can.
So, no charges. Although there is a lot of temptation to do things like charge that Terragast into that cannon. But, wild things in the mind of the Loremaster. He is wild today. So we're going to do some tests of March. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to block book them to save us some time.
Yep.
So Terragast in front of Manfred, the cannon survivor at the moment. He passes.
He is.
Mr. Manfred himself, because he's next in line. He passes. Those wraiths at leadership 9, they pass. The last Terragast, he's the last one that would need to test.
Yep.
He also passes.
Lovely.
That was helpful. Very helpful, guys, to pass all those checks. So, we've got to move them in the right order as well. That's the other beauty of what we're doing here. So I'm going to step behind
I will move out your way.
the chieftain. I'm going to come over the duke. So 20, we can see that's the middle of my base.
Yeah.
So plenty. So I'm just going to
Cool, Manfred.
knock Manfred over.
Yep, classic.
Scooch to there. Beautiful. The order that we move them in is very important, as we have discussed already.
We have discussed that length.
So this is I love X-rays. These guys,
Are they 15 away?
no, at this corner they are 14 away.
Okay.
So they're going to come in, touch, and then they're going to burn themselves up, and they're going to finish here.
Yep.
And they're going to do 5 automatic burns on that unit.
Burn, baby, burn.
3s. Finally, 4 wounds. Go on.
Boop, boop.
Oh, we'll panic some hot ogre panic right there,
Will
guys.
be a panic check. Leadership 7 with no reroll. No one cares.
No.
You love to see it.
Okay.
Still shooting Manfred next turn.
Yeah, you are at the moment.
Till the other 5 run through me.
Maybe. These wraiths are going to do exactly the same trick.
Yep.
But they're going to finish here, actually. So they're going to burn off, and they're going to finish in this little gap-aroo here.
Yep.
Although, I don't think the Gnoblars can't even make that charge. Why am I scared of Gnoblars? So if they,
Very good question.
If they
Why
can
are they
produce
scared
the
of
same sort of output, there's only 4 wounds left in there.
There are only 4 wounds.
So they could kill the unit. That would be really helpful. No, they'll just leave 1 on a wound.
No, you done 4 wounds.
You're only top. Your top is 4.
I am
I'm
top
only
as 4.
strength
Yeah, that's a thing. I am still in general and BSB.
Okay.
Lovely. So 8 with a reroll.
5. Yeah, fine. Well, he's fine.
There is no they.
Oh well. Sometimes you just gotta be brave,
Someone's
ladies and
gotta do
gentlemen.
it.
Someone's gotta do it. Is it me? I'm okay here. You could charge a character out into him, and there's not a lot I can do about that, I'm afraid. That's their one, yeah. Now the big man.
Where's he going?
He's about to get real brave real fast, I
He's
think.
getting a long way away.
Yeah, it's whether it's the lack of hard cover, you see, that's the problem. So we know he was approximately
Where the
there,
dice
not
was.
quite enough. He could go here to keep his hard cover against the building,
Yeah.
but then he can't do Purple Sun. No,
Well, I mean, he can.
That is quite the threat,
He
isn't
could
it?
go the other side of the Terrorgeist for the hard cover from the building.
Yeah, no, I think we're gonna stick there. We're gonna be brave, ladies and gentlemen.
Terrorgeist.
Oh, apologies. Yeah, that is the wrong Terrorgeist. Done. We're going to be brave, and
Okay.
we've got plenty of lookouts still on them, so we'll go to there. Right. Well, there's a unit of Hex Wraiths that might die, but they also.
Surprised you didn't burn those, I'll be honest.
Well, at the moment, there's possibility I can just take them out of play by just not having to engage them. Basically, if I get a magical move,
Yeah.
I could be
That's
in for
the big
something
one.
useful. I'm going to move these up, I think.
What would you need to roll?
And these.
That 12 away. Yeah.
And my bats are going to...
Stay pretty much where they are.
Yeah. Or, actually, apologies, I'm going to just curve them more and bring them back slightly. The skellies
And
are
go
good.
flatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason I'm going to go flatter is so that you careen past that.
That's my careening noise. For anyone at
yeah,
home.
to keep the goose safe.
Yeah.
But crucially, you will mean I can
If I
flank
go,
you with the ghouls
yeah,
potentially.
If I go a chunk.
Yeah, and the other thing, of course, here is that makes it very difficult for the character, particularly if I go like that. That makes it very difficult for the character to actually get out if I'm an inch away and make that charge. So, yeah, we'll go with that.
Yep.
Right, could we be about to get back into it, ladies and gentlemen? Magic. 7. I think
we did this
will
turn
go,
1.
We'll go again. No.
It gets worse. Shocking. Still 3
Never
still
seen
3
it
channels.
be this bad.
That's
And another one every turn now.
Yeah, it is. He's good.
Hey! Something. Anything, I beg of you.
I'm gonna use my Hellheart
Yep.
from the Firebelly.
I'm quite close now.
I need a 3. 2? No, it gets him. Probably get your hero as well. It will. I needed a 3 to hit the hero as well. So that is 2 dice for me because I get 1
Manfred,
dice per wizard that
6.
miscasts.
Small template on his head.
It is.
So it hits him.
It will.
Doesn't wound him.
Classic.
It'll
Doesn't
only
hit
hit
anyone
him.
else. Yeah.
And he will lose d6 dice.
He will.
I've got no dice. I mean, I'm not
You've got
going to have
1,
any.
and then other
Yeah.
wizard.
He's a
Power
10.
drain.
He's power drain.
He's no longer a wizard.
So he's no longer a wizard.
And cannot cast. Manfred has 1 dice to cast.
Yeah, which I'm not even going to
No.
waste my time throwing, to be
Didn't
honest.
think you would.
Perfect Hellheart.
Mm.
Big moments. Big moments in this
Gives
game.
me a turn.
Oh, actually, a lot more than that. I'm going to scream with the Terrorgeist on 4 wounds.
Yep.
No, I'm not. I'm going to scream with the one on 5 wounds.
Yep.
Apologies. Into the cannon.
Cannon. Yeah.
That's
12?
11.
11, because he's got 5 wings. Yeah, so 2.
Leadership 8, so 3. So I'm going to have to fire with both. Don't really want to, but second one's going to go same target. And he obviously would have done the job outright.
He would have.
That will panic lots of things, though.
It will. It will panic him, it will panic the tower, and it will panic them, and it will panic the Gnoblars. So we will go with Gnoblars.
Leadership, they're in. We checked that earlier because they rallied on it.
Yeah, they did. So they're 8 with a reroll.
They love it.
Who cares? The single lead belcher is in, so he's
okay.
fine, because we did looks at that earlier. Tower.
That was the one I wanted to
BSB.
fail. No.
Gutstar. It's alright, these are roll like a 12.
No, not a single failure. I don't think you can be too upset with that turn, because that could have been a game-winning turn for me, and it absolutely wasn't. So, so it's gonna be it. I'm really sorry, vampires at home, acolytes, if you will, or vampire lords. Judging by my performance, I think you can take over, because that is gonna be that. Terror, yeah, not great. Just my own fault. I should have thought you'll have the Hellheart, and I probably should have just edged my bets a little bit further away. But
I mean, to be fair, I rolled a 4, so it would have been 20 inches.
So it's difficult, isn't
but
it?
that's exactly why I moved Firebelly over here. Because I was like, Manfred's coming around this way. I want to be as close to this side of the unit as possible.
So we're about to get a lot more damage thrown our way, guys.
Hopefully some of it sticks. And I cast spells on the correct units.
Oh, I think you'll be all right. I think you're doing okay. On to Ogre Kingdoms turn 3.
Turn 3.
Can't believe it's only turn 3.
I know. Ogre's turn 3 then, and could have gone a lot worse for me, your last turn, for sure. But I've got some big decisions to make and big things to do this turn. Charges to declare. The Yetis are going to go into the Hex Wraiths.
Yep.
Which we looked, and is a flank charge.
Yeah, Swift Stride, aren't they? Yes,
they are Swift Stride, yeah. The Lead Belcher is going to go in as well.
Yep.
To the front. Just to try and get out the way, really. I mean, an average roll would get him out of the way.
It's difficult because that unit's width is awkward. It's how you're going to place them so that they definitely don't clip the Gnoblars, and he's definitely out of the way.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I think I'd probably charge him.
Yeah, I'm going to charge him. I'm going to charge him, for sure.
Any others?
That is the question. Yeah. He's going to charge Terrorgeist.
Yeah.
And the Gnoblar's going to charge those Hex Wraiths.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm putting any of those there. I can't foul any of them.
Yep. But you could roll a good charge on him.
I could get Ogre charge. Oh! No. So close. The Gnoblars cannot fail.
Paying for consistently poor dice is what I'm paying for at the moment.
Boop. Don't need a movement tray for one guy, do we? I'll take his away as well. He doesn't matter if he gets big charge.
Nope.
Can he hurt them? And these guys can't foul, and they don't have Ogre charge. So 2 is going to be there. So basically, I want to not be stuck, and I want to go
Maximise
like,
spare?
Yeah, like that basically. Because to be fair, they actually only need to go back a tiny little bit to get out of the way.
Yep.
Which they will do.
Remaining moves. Boop.
Yeah. Swift reform.
Nope.
There's the 12.
And there's a 10.
So
Nothing swift about it.
To be honest, not the end of the world. I'm going to go like that. And like that. So you're still in my, what would now be my flank, because you were in my front.
Yep.
And some wizards are going to move. Maybe they're not. No, wizards are not going to move. No, they're okay. They're not going to move. What wizard are you? You're my Gotmore. Gotmore? Greatmore. Yeah, it's not terrible. Yeah, they're not going to move. And we are going to go into magic.
Going to go down the aisle, I think.
Maybe. I've rolled a lot of 6s recently. That's terrible. Double 1.
Channel for vampires. Yay!
Hey, you get one.
Finally, your channel.
Yeah.
Told you. Haven't failed.
3 to 2.
Oh, the same story from earlier.
Yeah, it's going to be a Uranus Thunderbolt.
Yep.
Not boosted this time. On Manfred. It goes off on an 11.
12.
5, 6, 7, 12. You're right.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does go off.
I mean, what is going on with him? Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Here comes a 6 again, guys.
So, the strength 6. 5. These are no lookout sirs because the Hex Racer in combat. So these are 3s to wound. 3 wounds.
Takes 3.
Yeah, let you off a bit there. And then the strength 4 because he is flying.
Yes, you let me off a bit there, having rolled a 5 and a 6 the 2 times you cast that. Another 2 wounds.
Though. Could kill him. Oh!
It doesn't.
Takes him
But
down to a wound.
I reckon he's probably in trouble now, though.
I would really hope so.
Yeah.
That is all my magic. We're going to go on to shooting. Unit in the tower. Into Manfred.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
When in Rome. Ooh, that's a big one. 12?
Yep.
12. 6. Oh no, I have 12 dice. I was lucky. It's going to be short range. That's going to be force. This is the turn the lead belchers turn it on. 1 miss. Gee, that was incredible. And 5 to wound. That is 5.
Oh, no, he passed the first save.
He passed the
okay.
first one. There's 4 left.
Yeah,
now he's dead.
I mean, to suggest that your dice have been good, I think would be
That
the
turn?
biggest overstatement of the day. You've had 1 bad turn so
I have
far.
had one. I have only had 4. In all fairness.
Yeah, well, I've had 3 bad turns out of 3.
You have had pretty bad turns.
Cool. So yeah, that'll be
that'll be it for shooting.
End of
because
the
everyone
phase.
else is combat. End of the phase. Where do you want to start?
Terrorgeist on 5 wounds.
Yep.
Rolls an 8.
3? They're literally at
I
5,
think
aren't
they're
they?
5. They might be 6, so we'll check that.
I'll
Take
put
3.
it- I'll
and we'll
put a
come
2
back
for
to
now.
it. Yep. Terrorgeist in combat.
Yep.
Be the same.
So he takes 3. So we'll put him on at 3.
Bat Swarm.
Yep.
5.
I think
They
they are
might
4.
pass, to be honest.
They're 4 or 5. They're very close.
X-Wraiths with the Gnobblers.
Yep. They
Yep.
pass. They're 5.
X-Wraiths in the other unit. I'd like them to die. 7.
2. They're literally at 5.
I think they're 5. They might be less, but we'll check that.
I'll put a 7.
Put a 7 on them, please. Skeletons.
Yep.
They're fine. Ghouls.
7.
11. They take 4. So, we'll just check the others. The other one does weirdly still assume, because I think when you lose the wizard levels, you can still channel. But we can check that off of
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
can
we will
check
check
that
that.
off of camera. But let's just check some leaderships. Don't know why I'm going so far back. Hexrays are 5.
5, so they lose 2.
Terry's are 4.
4, so they'll lose an extra one.
Yeah. And then
1 from each end? Or do you go from that end?
I'll take both from there.
Cool.
Cool. And then that is that. We'll check. We'll check the
Bat Swarms.
assuming. Oh, bat
Check
swarms.
what
Yeah,
leadership the
sorry.
Bat Swarms are. That was the other one.
Yeah, because they're always a little lower, the undead, for vamps, their leadership, because the Tomb Kings get a slightly higher one, because they have a kind of easier...
Because they can't
crumbles
take over.
easier to, sort of get into trouble with them. Where are they? Bat Swarms. They're 5.
Ooh, they pass.
They're
Cheeky
actually
Bat
better
Swarms.
leadership than everything else.
Well, the Hex Race is 5.
Yes.
That is it for shooting. So we're going to go into combat.
Yep.
We're going to start with the Yetis.
Fear check for both of those units. Of course, Terror.
Leadership 7 for the Yetis.
Yep.
Pass. Leadership for the one that doesn't matter. Passes.
Cool.
So you have got great weapons. Your horses will go
They're
after my
initiative
Yetis.
3,
Yes, they
so
are.
yeah, so
Well, I'll do 2 Yetis, and actually, can I have 3 dice? Yes. Thank you. I'll do all of the Yetis.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was 3.
That was 3.
I didn't give you that.
So I hit you on a 3. Because I make you -1 weapon skill. And I kill you on a 2.
Yep.
Yes.
Your overruns?
The one that matters, which is the lead belcher. Big numbers. No, that's not big numbers.
No, but I don't think it's going to make a huge difference now.
The other ones, I'm just going to roll 2 dice and then hit a lead belcher.
Yep.
That's literally what I'm going to do.
Where next, sir?
Go for the Gnoblars.
Yeah, so
General.
General
is out, but
check
BSB
for
is
them.
in. So Gnoblars, fear check, fail, BSB, fail.
So horses.
Yep.
3s. 2 wounds. Toughness 3, aren't they, Gnoblars? Or are they toughness 2?
I think they're strength 2, toughness 3.
I love the way that we just don't remember anything at the
Toughness
moment.
3, strength 2, toughness
2 wounds then, sir.
Yep.
And then the wraiths themselves. 3's just the 2 hits.
Oh wow.
2's 2 dead. Strength 5.
Yeah. I'm steadfast.
You're not, because I've got a rank as
Oh,
well.
you do. You do have rank.
But you charged me.
I
you
did.
lose by 3.
Yeah. So double ones
Yep.
with a reroll.
I thought they might do it then.
I bet you really thought they were going to do it then.
I certainly did, yeah.
Would you like to chase me, sir?
Honestly, yeah. Well, there's no reason. Oh, well, I won't click that belcher, will I?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I definitely will then. Yep, 6.
7.
Even that was rubbish. Do you know what I mean? Even that.
My Gnoblars actually get away. They do bounce through the tower though. Which
Fear check for the ogre there.
Yep, he is in general range. Which passes.
Terrorgeist initiative 3.
Same as my.
I think they're 2, aren't
I think
they?
they are 2 actually.
4s. Oh, 1 hit with the
They are
ghost.
2.
He's
Well,
a
I guess
1.
some
Was he on 1 wound? That guy.
No, that guy.
I think he was.
Yes,
on 1,
he was.
wasn't
He was.
Yeah.
I don't know where that dice went.
Yeah, he's dead.
Cool. Good. That was worth it.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's of a great deal of use to me though, Scott. I've got to be honest.
Yeah. Right. That is it for my turn. My turn 4. Good turn for getting rid of Manfred. Very good turn.
Yeah, and we'll check the FAQ stuff now as well.
We will for if he can take over. And we will move on to Vampires turn 4. Turn 5. Turn 5? Vampires went first. Was that my turn 3?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, that was an Ogre turn 3, and we'll move on to Vampires turn 4.
Turns out, when you've power drained, you don't have any Law of Vampire spells, although he's got a bound item that has a Law of Vampire spell. Because you don't know any Law of Vampire spells, I can't take over, so unfortunately the start of our turn is going to be sponsored by Crumblejacks.
Where do you want to start?
I'll just go around the loop,
That
basically.
way?
So
Yep.
yeah, the ghouls with the vampire, foul by 1.
1.
The
skelly?
skeletons, foul by
4?
5.
They might be 3, yeah.
Leadership 3.
Yeah. Nice rank off the back.
Yeah, it just makes it easy.
Yeah. Terry Goose on 2 wounds.
Yep.
He's dead. Wraiths.
Yep.
3.
Yep.
What side would you like them taking?
It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Just, yeah.
And 2 from the other?
2 of the others, fine. And then
Other goose?
the other goose, he's dead.
He's dead.
And a bat swarms.
Bat swarms.
Suffer.
4? We said there were no 5.
They're leadership 5, so
So
they're
3.
3. That's annoying, isn't it? You can't take one off. 3. So if you would be so kind as to just pop him on your side.
Of course.
Thank you.
That's my trophy for winning the game.
So I haven't even got enough wounds left in the wraiths to kill the belcher. So
I'll charge around there.
there's still hope of making it interesting. So the bat swarm is going to charge the Gnoblars that are fleeing.
Yeah. I
They're gonna go 3.
I think he's probably caught me. You need a 2.
Okay. The skeletons are going to charge into the flank of the Gutstar. Would you like to stand or would you like to flee?
Movement 4?
Yeah. From this end, they need an 8.
8. Yeah, I was going to say it's 8 sort of both ends.
Yeah.
I'll stand.
Yep.
I don't know why I'm even debating it. I'll stand.
The ghouls will also charge them.
Yeah, that's why I shouldn't have fled. Yeah, I will stand.
Stand again?
Yep.
Excellent. That is going to be...
It for charges?
Not quite.
Going to go hex race into tower or front?
Terror check on the tower, I think.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, terror check on the tower.
They're
They're fine. Cool, I don't think they can foul.
They cannot.
Okay, excellent.
Pop them there for
Well,
you.
the bat swarm is going to go
Right.
17 inches in total, so if you wouldn't mind
the
moving...
table.
Oh, are they? Okay.
They don't crumble next turn because they're off the
Yeah,
table.
because they're off the table, yeah. I don't think there's going to be much left next turn,
Well,
Scott.
fair play. Fair play.
But we'll see. So, skeletons looking for the 8. Don't get it.
Oh, that's
Ghouls
rough.
looking for a 4. Do get it. Okay.
You had 2 wounds left on one of these bats, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just picked up the dice by mistake. Lovely.
Let's go like that.
And scooch everyone forwards.
Yep. Yeah, that wasn't very good, but why are we in any way surprised that wasn't very good, eh? Magic.
Yep. Yeah, you do have a bounce spell. 4.
Again, even that and a 1
3,
again.
sorry.
Now, I think we were saying you can still channel if you've lost your wizard levels.
I haven't channeled.
But you can't do it. Excellent. So, 4 dice. I'll go Book of Arcan on my own unit.
Yeah, I thought you might.
I would have took a total
Would have taken us, but really
19.
good roll. Yeah.
Yeah, it won't be enough though.
Yeah, and 14 on 3 dice.
Oh, yeah, actually, it's a good point. Yeah. Never in any.
Not
Oh,
bad. Not bad. Really close.
very close.
Not quite.
I was just about to say never in any doubt, but it was 1 point off. Ridiculous. So nothing I can restore a lost wound on because no one's actually lost one.
No, they have not. Because the bats are off the table.
Excellent. So no shooting, just combat. Let's start with the gut star. Why
Okay.
not? I cause terror.
Okay, I'll take a fear check. I will re-roll that. And pass, whatever that one is.
Yeah. Now, how deep are you?
Millimetre-wise, I am 2 of your bases, so you will get everyone
I
in
will
base
get
contact.
everyone in. That's what I was just trying to work out. Right. So
I am just going to check some magic items.
Yep.
I know it's very professional that I'm off camera, but
I'm
I can't remember who's got what.
Going to check some stats because I don't use vampire heroes ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were.
This Bruiser is going to make way to the other corner, basically.
Let me put on my shocked face.
You'll
Cool.
be shocked when you realise he doesn't have a magic weapon.
I don't think I will be. Somehow. Vampire goes first.
He does indeed.
He's weapon
I
skill
certainly don't.
6.
Threes. Oh, hit.
Obviously, because that's the thing I could reroll. And he's strength 5 because he's a vampire.
So 3s. 1s and 2s. Yeah.
3
There
kills
we
an
go.
ogre.
Boop.
Ghouls are initiative 3.
So my Bruiser will go next.
Yep.
4 attack. Might be 5.
Yeah, they're pretty tasty.
4
Bruisers.
attacks. 5 because he has a sword of battle.
Yep.
He's going to attack your Calm Yes, he's got the sword of battle. Weapon skill of a Calm
3.
It's
not 5, mate.
Not 5, so that'll be 3s. Ooh. Toughness 3.
Yeah.
2s.
They rely on being ethereal, don't they?
Yeah. 2 wounds.
I think they are 2 wounds.
I think they are 'cause they're heroes, aren't they?
They are 2 wounds.
Yeah.
If you'd like to pop him over. So,
Yep.
2 of my guys' rows will have to attack the Bruiser.
Yep.
So I will do that, obviously, as you might have guessed. And actually, that's the champion there as well.
Oh,
We have a lot of
cheeky.
choice. And then, so it's 2 wide, and then 2 and 2 supporting. Then the other.
7. Yep.
Yep. Now, this guy's your general.
No, this guy's my general.
Right.
Fissy is my general.
But he's immune to poison.
He is immune to poison. He is my Great Maul Wizard.
In which case, we're going to put another row on the Bruiser. So he's not
Yep.
immune to poison.
1 on the one that has to attack.
Yes, that is
Immune to
correct.
poison guy. He could attack the Bruiser. You could go 4 wide on the Bruiser, couldn't you? 'Cause you're
Yeah, I
corner.
could, and that is what I will do. 4 wide on the Bruiser, and then we will go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the unit.
That is correct. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 5.
Would you like some dice?
3 more, please. Let's give it a go, ladies and gentlemen. So, 4s. I
Re-rolling,
was
looking for
really
6s.
hoping you'd sort of fail some fear checks, but
I did, but I did get to reroll them.
yeah.
And unlike Max,
I've
I
got
do
to be
pass the
honest.
reroll.
8 has been very good for you. That is an appalling roll again.
It's bad, isn't it? 8 has been good for me, to be fair. Yeah. Another 2 poisons. This is unit, isn't it?
Yeah, this is shocking. 5s.
Yep.
That's a huge let off. 3
3.
wounds.
That's 7 in total. I've just got heavy armour, so 5 up saves. Ooh, plus 3. So
4.
kills another ogre and puts 1 on 2 wounds.
Yep, and then on the
Bruiser.
character, we
Yep.
have to go for that. 4s are good, 6s
Sixes
are
are better.
poison.
3 off there. It's not bad on the first roll though. You want to miss on the first roll.
Yeah, for the
Or
for the
poison.
Well, I mean, luckily I do want to miss. Apparently,
Another 2. That's not
not
bad.
good, mate. 6s,
Yeah, toughness 5.
nothing.
No, just a
Even
5.
that, just a 1 would be nice. You know what I mean?
So he's got heavy armour, Ironfist, and he's got the Dragonhelm for a 3 up.
3 up.
2. Oh dear, oh dear. He has 2 left.
Better than we might have expected.
Yeah.
And then...
My attacks?
Yes, was that right? Did we do the guys behind him? 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
no,
5.
I don't think you did.
No, I didn't, did I?
You just did 5 wide. So
No,
another...
I did 4 wide on the Bruiser, yeah. So another 2 attacks.
on the unit. With rerolls.
No, just the 1.
5s.
1 wound.
Might kill an ogre. No, you won't kill an ogre. He's got 2 in. You wound an ogre though. So.
No, I will kill an ogre because I put 5 wounds through on the first round of hits there.
No, you took 4 because I passed 3. You only did 7.
Oh, did you pass 3? Sorry, I thought you only passed 2.
So 2 other from the unit.
Yep.
Just gonna hit ghouls.
Yeah. 4s.
Just gonna hit ghouls for now.
Yeah. 2 hits.
2s. 2 dead ghouls.
Yep.
And I'm gonna check if the wizard is 4 attacks. I'm pretty sure he's not. I'm pretty sure he's 3.
Yeah, I genuinely couldn't tell you.
He is 3 at weapon skill 3 and strength 4. So
That's not bad.
yeah.
That's pretty rubbish.
Good. 4 stomps.
Yes. Are they all strength 4?
No.
So
3
3 are strength 4, yeah. So 4s.
2. And a strength 5.
Obviously. So you inflicted 7 wounds on me.
Yep.
I inflicted
6,
2.
7, 8, 9, 10.
So I'm up by 3.
You are?
I charged you for 4.
Yep.
I have you in the flank for
five.
5.
We both have 2 ranks.
You don't have any ranks because
I
I
don't have
disrupt
any
you,
ranks.
but I do have 2.
You have 2.
But you do have 2 banners.
I do.
You lose by 5, but I'm assuming you've got the Crown of Command.
Nope.
Oh! What are you doing?
BSB?
Oh,
gonna
well,
be
he's
about
failed it on 1
5.
dice.
Yep.
I can't believe you've not got it.
Nope. Just didn't have the space on characters.
Really?
Yeah.
This is wild, Scott.
7.
Oh, no, don't do this. Don't roll average. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it could be about to flip itself on its head all
It
over
could.
again, couldn't it? Imagine if I'd have got a scannies in with the extra ranks. Obviously.
Get away by an inch. Will kill my BSB in my banner though. So.
I cannot believe what is happening in this game.
I'm just going to move that out of the way.
Yeah,
slightly.
that's easy. I cannot quite believe what is going on here.
There we go, we got there in the end. You are on 1, you are on 2, you die, and you die.
Yeah, and I'll be 1 inch behind you, so I actually think you'll be slightly further back because they die immediately when you.
Yeah, possibly. So I'll be sort of a rank back, basically.
Yeah.
There.
We're having a good time. Everyone's having a good time. So.
Someone has to go into the front rank. Break my wizard, you can go in the front rank.
Now, if they don't rally, it could be mental, but I can't
It could.
imagine that I'm going to get lucky twice. If you know what I mean.
No reroll.
No, but I just can't see me getting lucky twice, mate. I mean, I had to. I think I had to get them then, if I was going to get them. In the building.
In the building.
Fear check, please.
7. They definitely.
There was a reason I thought it in this order if the miraculous happened. 2 attacks.
Yep.
Excellent, 1 hit. No wins.
You're flaming in a building. Reroll 20.
Oh!
Never comes up.
Hey!
Still didn't matter.
It still doesn't come up.
Horses.
It can't attack.
Don't fight in a building. Lovely. No
It's
wounds.
only
so,
wounds,
yeah.
so no.
So
Nothing.
Oh yeah, don't
It's
lose.
only
do I?
wounds.
Yeah,
Draw.
yeah. Or no.
Only wounds.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Pretty sure it's only wounds.
I know it's only wins count for combat res. Yeah, I suppose so. I was going to say, do you count as winning because you got the charge? But I take
Yeah.
the leadership on my base value.
No, you're always stubborn in the building.
Yeah.
So
fair.
yeah, no.
Cool.
Right, well,
Coolly cool.
I don't even know anymore what is going on. Which one is left? I don't fully understand what is actually happening.
No, it's a bit mad, isn't it?
I can't believe you didn't have the. I can't believe they got away. I just had to roll average, Scott.
You're gonna believe it when they,
Why do the dice hate me today?
You're going to believe it when they don't rally and roll a 10.
Yeah, they won't roll a 10. They're not going to roll 2 10s on the trot, mate.
Well, they could roll a 9 and I still wouldn't rally.
You would, because you got music.
Ah, yeah. The old bellower.
Old bellower, yeah. Right, well, let's find out if he is an old bellower or if you are going out for the count when we play out Ogre's turn 4.
How many
4.
rhyming words did you want there?
More.
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 M-A-W. More.
More. I want more, and less heavens, because heavens has been my nemesis. Actually, I think dice have been my nemesis,
I
but
think that's
dice
probably
were
fair.
just your nemesis.
They were.
Interesting. And on that bombshell, we're going to hand over to Scott.
So, Ogre's turn 4. Now it's turn 4, not before. Now it's 4. We're going to hope a rally.
Not B4.
Not
4.
B4.
I mean, this is pretty massive now, because this was a write-off for me at the start of last turn, and it's all got very exciting. If I'd have caught them,
Oh, yeah.
we would have been spicy.
Yeah.
But they are good leadership now, because they do get the bellower bonus.
Yes, so they are 9.
So not
Still
a 10.
fallible.
Not a 10?
Not a 10. Anything but a 10, 11 or 12. Do I do one at a time?
You're allowed to see it!
They're off. They are only going 5
They're not
as well.
going off the board, though.
They're not. They're going to go to there.
Reminiscent. Mac,
Thank you.
what are they reminiscent of?
Your swordmasters.
Yes, my swordmasters. Reminiscent of the swordmasters of not getting it done.
So remaining moves.
Yep. Just a little 6, yeah? Okay.
What are you? 8. You'll still hit them. Actually, it won't matter. It won't matter.
Unfortunately, because they're in the building, I don't think there's a lot of scope. What are they, 4?
Except that. Oh, yeah, not a lot. 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
about
Excellent.
4. Yeah, just
Remaining moves?
hope, I suppose.
Hope, I suppose.
Just hope.
You could legit just roll. They're so fast, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
They're 14, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
I'll
quick.
stand up.
Thank you. I just want 1 Hex Wraith left. That's all. That's all I want. Mac, the chieftain's offering me 0, but I just want 1. Just a little cheeky 6 on the leadership. I'm not a monster.
Well, you might as well skip the magic phase.
Yeah,
I'm running away.
Yeah, I don't think it's a thing you do, is it?
So, we're going to go into the shooting phase.
Now, I'm just going to ask you this before you finish moving.
Yeah.
Are you defo sure my skeletons can't see them? And second point, do you want my skeletons
Maybe.
to be able to see them? Yeah, that's what I thought. 'Cause that would be the sort of charge I think that even those rubbish skeletons would have a go
probably
at.
make. We are going to go with a single lead belcher into the skeleton.
Not like this.
Obviously.
We're going to shoot you 6 times, obviously. We are going to hit you on 4s.
Oh, that's right.
And we are going to kill 2.
We need to have a serious talk about this game and these dice.
Now, if I kill like 18 of these with shooting, you might just crumble to death.
It's definitely not impossible.
So, in the tower.
Are you ready?
No,
Oh.
that's rubbish. 9.
Force.
You do seem to have stolen all the dice.
Yeah, so I had all the ghoul attacks, didn't I? Oh, wow.
2 hits. No dead ghouls.
No dead ghouls. Ghouls
Hilarious.
cannot.
Hilarious.
Well,
Yeah, that was a
exciting.
quick turn.
And
Do you wanna,
it's going to get
Do you
quicker.
want to make me flee off the board?
I'm going to try. I am going to try.
In Vampires turn 5.
Yeah, let's do it. Well, in the words of a very famous 90s to noughties sitcom, it just got interesting. Didn't name it. Don't have to say others are available.
So, mate, you're just going to fail the charge.
I'm going to take my crumble checks first.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm going to start by saying my bats don't crumble.
Because they're not actually
on the table.
No.
My hex wraiths just want 1. Not a monster.
7. They're dead.
6.
Oh, no!
Yes!
One's left!
I'll have the one closest to the Yetis, please. Stay alive.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
No worries.
They've got terrible movement at this junction.
Even they have enough, though.
No, now they have enough, yes. Well, that
Ghouls?
was good. My ghouls.
7 because the vamp.
Oh!
They love life.
Get all their wounds back, right?
All the wounds they lost this turn, yeah, sure.
And my skeletons.
Yep. Take 1.
They take 1.
Yeah.
No, they take 3. They're leadership
They're
3.
3. Yeah.
Because this Tomb King ones are 5.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well,
no.
I mean, I think that was a
Could
good
have been
crumble
worse.
up.
Could have been worse.
Considering we're in 3-4 crumble, this game is just going places. Now, obviously, my Gaul unit is going to charge the rear of your Gutstar.
I have to flee. If I roll a 5, they are definitely off the table. They're
That's
off
a
the table.
6, so yeah. I will go the full whack if I would catch them, I think, isn't it? I should
Yeah.
check that. 7 plus 4. How far did you flee last turn?
Last turn.
5.
5.
So 7 and 4 is 11.
Yep.
And they would have been...
You're only an inch behind me.
Yeah, plus the 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would. So yeah, they would go up 15.
15.
Yeah.
They are also off the table.
Oh, so I'll get them back turn 6. Just in time. Okay, cool. Well, that does change what I was going to do with them being off the table.
Because now you don't need to waste the hex rate.
Don't. I'm very tempted to swift reform these. Let's see if those rubbish dice, ladies and gentlemen, can be rubbish enough now. Swift reform the skellies. No.
Nope. Absolutely not. Out of my arc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And visible.
Mm-hmm.
Right, well,
You got your bats, remember?
I do have my bats. They're back. Back in bats, if you will.
Wabba wabba wabba.
I can't see them surviving, but we'll see.
You're going to run for a Gnoblar.
Don't think I can get out of the Gnoblar's arc of sight and actually run through anything that isn't a Gnoblar. So yeah, I'm going to burn out of a Gnoblar. Petty, let's see if I kill him. Might roll a 1. No, he's dead.
Boop.
Stole the soul.
I got no magic. I'm really sorry, guys. I got no magic.
No, not anymore.
I got no...
No shooting.
I would have gone for the magical move to push them further away from the Yetis and then blocked him off. But alas, I don't, because they actually ran off the table.
They
which was
did.
Great. So it is going to be the Duke's turn 5 with the Ogres. I think I'm going to take more wounds, guys. I think that's going to happen.
Hopefully.
Let's find out.
So, Ogre turn 5. Again, very similar to James's turn. Not going to be a lot to do, but we're going to start with a test march on the Yetis. They're literally 7. No, they can't. Okay, that's upsetting. But we are just going to go 7. Ooh,
Yeah, I'm
cool,
not sure
together.
they're in any immediate danger. I suppose that was really a case of when I come back on, are they
Yeah.
going to get a favourable kind of look up on me?
Yeah, that was the plan. Oh, well. You are going to move 3 inches.
Although, I have to say, that's an interesting fight that I'm not sure the Yetis will win. It's a tough one, isn't it?
It is tough, yeah. But, I mean,
Although, at the same
they
time,
might not even be able to make it.
I wouldn't be confident because I've got to take another crumble check still.
Yeah, so I don't
Although I
know.
won't, will I? Because I come back
No,
on.
you won't.
Yeah, I won't. Magic?
No.
Shooting.
Shooting. We're going to go with a unit of 1. Oh, the Gnoblars didn't move.
I'll move the Gnoblars, mate. Yeah.
Don't throw, mate.
Oh,
I've got to check their ballistic skill.
this is great. I think they're actually 3, yeah. I think they're surprisingly good shots.
3.
Yeah, quick to fire, so no move and shoot penalty. Just
so
fire
5's
from
range. 1
He's very hot in here.
and 5's got main strength 2. Oh.
It's a wound.
Hey!
Here comes the armour save, ladies and gents.
Now it's killing blood.
I think that was a foul.
I think that was a 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Try and get it in
now,
the tray.
the 1 lead belcher shoots you 5 times.
He's been on fire since
He
he's
has.
been left alone.
He has. Hits you on a 4.
Channeling the spirits of the other Belchers.
And kills 2.
Well, you're
Then
getting dangerously close to taking my unit filler off.
the unit of 3. Not terrible. 11.
Is this into the skellies as well?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all hatred for the skeletons.
These are on 4s because they are just about in short range. Not bad. Not bad.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And 3's to kill. That was terrible. 2 dead. 5 1s and 2s.
So I'm going to sort my unit filler out between turns.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's my entire turn.
Excellent. So Vampire's last turn it is.
Vampire's last turn.
Let's do it. Okay, vampire counts turn 6. We're really in a weird place, aren't we, off camera? We're sort of like, it's really interestingly tricky. So let's do the crumbles. Skellies, Skelly Bobs.
Oh, that's 7?
That's a whopping number of skeletons.
Oh, that's made it really hard for me to choose what to do.
Actually, that's made it harder for me to choose what to do as well, actually, I must say. Mr. Wraith.
Yeah, he's dead.
I
saw the 5.
Yeah, that's a shame. I would have liked him. He would have been helpful.
No, it's not a shame.
Bat Swarm.
Double 6. Close.
10.
5?
5, yeah.
I'll just take that one off.
Take that one off. Thank you.
No problem.
I think that's probably going to be a lot of vehicles for you. So.
Maybe. Where would you like the ghouls to move on to?
What is the range of the Belchers?
24.
Okay. Simi's probably going to die. Oh, go on then. Have a beautiful time. I just don't want it. I just don't want to take the chance that you might roll good and I might roll rubbish and crumble to death on those ghouls. So my ghouls come back on remaining move sub phase. So they touch the back. And they are going to wheel up like that. And they're going to turn more like that, in fact. So that goes over there and out of my way. Sorry, Scott. Charges. I might have some charges myself.
Okay.
We have got...
About 11.
11.
Yeah.
He's worth more points than them, isn't he?
Yes, they are worth 50 points.
Okay, I'm going to charge him.
Flee.
Yeah.
Only 5.
Okay, so I just need to roll a 12.
You have stolen both tape measures.
No, hang on. 11 is what I needed.
16 away.
Now we're,
So,
16
yeah,
away.
you need
So
12.
you're just the 12. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll test the redirect first.
Okay. No.
I'll foul. So I'll have
Big
to go
12?
after him. Big 12, here it comes. Incoming!
No.
No.
You wouldn't even have made the charge.
No, I wouldn't have. I know why you fled.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
You're going to get frying weaponed at short
beautiful
range.
thing, mate. Yeah, but it's whether I die. That's all I really care about. So magic, we will do some. It's a 5 and a 3. I'm going to take 6 dice, and I'm going to go for the Book of Arcane.
Yep, on?
I think that I am going to do that on...
Could be the back.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do it on my ghouls.
Ghouls, okay.
Yep. 10, 21.
Yeah, you get that.
Excellent.
Didn't even get 1 crown, let alone 2.
He is up to 3 wounds with the lore attribute.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to get shot, but that's not for now. Cool, doesn't really matter. Don't even know why I bothered doing the move, to be honest.
Neither do I.
It's an 8-inch move as well, isn't it? It's
It
not
is,
a normal move for them. I'll tell you what, actually, apologies, I won't do a 4-inch wheel.
Okay.
4-inch shimmy.
Okay.
Long range.
What? Can I ask why? Genuinely?
Long range shooting.
You're not going to crumble anymore, though. And I
Oh,
can't
you haven't got
possibly
enough
kill the
wounds.
unit.
Yeah, it's a good point. You know what, they'll stand by that decision. I keep really forgetting what turn it is.
Yeah.
Excellent. So,
Good.
what was a riveting turn.
Yeah.
We'll hand over now to Ogre Kingdoms for their turn
Final
6
turn.
to see the volume of victory points that are achievable. Oh, it's all got a bit scary.
So, last turn of the game, the Ogre's last turn, turn 6. We're going to do some very quick charging. I'm not even going to roll the dice, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, he's going to charge the bat sword. Boop. Like so.
You're a good bat swarm, and I'm sorry you're so sick.
We're going to try and rally him, which we don't. He's going to run.
It's not going to matter.
5 inches.
Hides in the forest, he's dead.
That's not a thing.
That's not a thing!
The Gnoblars are going to move to within short range. Because I want all the shots. And we're going to go on to shooting.
I cannot believe I've still got, like, I think I've weathered the crumbles. I've done alright on the crumbles. I've had on these blocks.
Yes, the blocks don't really worry too much.
Didn't I? Yeah, but yeah.
I mean, I still don't think I'm going to kill all of these with shooting, but you know, we can
it's
try.
definitely not impossible.
So it's 4s from the Gnoblars. 4 hits, not terrible, but not great. 5s to wound. Oh, missed.
Hold
Take
tight.
it.
2.
Get
1
one.
dies.
I mean, it is possible. It is not possible. 10 shots.
You needed 17 plus on
Yes,
those
I
dice. Yeah, I just looked.
Pretty rubbish.
Probably their
4
worst
hits.
shooting. They weren't great in the very first turn, I don't
No.
think, but they've been alright in the mid game.
Those 4 dead skeletons, though.
It certainly is.
Not gonna matter. And then we're gonna do the Yeti combat. I go last. I don't know why I'm picking
You
up
do
dice.
go last.
You are weapon skill 2 now.
This
mate.
is a dead Yeti, mate. That's what this is.
Okay. We'll
Fours.
see. Should have Van Elsed him.
Should have, shouldn't I? I think I could have rewrote the hits.
You could.
No wins.
No.
I think the 60s to wound probably would have seen him off, to be honest.
3s from the Yetis.
Oh, I love
Oh,
that
wow, they tried.
I love we're actually rolling this.
Right. Yeah, well, they tried.
They did try.
2s to smush.
7 ones.
No, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Comfortably. Yep. I'm not going to bother turning them around. There is no point.
That's
And
it.
that's it. That's going to be the end of, well, a roller coaster ride of a game.
Just
Yeah. We're going to tot it up, get the final scores, and we will see you back in the debrief.
well, welcome to a surprisingly crazy
Yeah.
debrief time.
It was wild. It was
If
wild.
you'd like to take your bets on what the actual score of this game was, now would be
Pause
the
this
time
video
to
now.
pause the video and have a go. But it was 11-9 to a Vampire Counts.
It was about 350 points.
I think
in it, bar like-
394.
Oh,
It was
94, that's 49, okay.
Lifting off the edge, I think.
Okay.
But a very undeserving in a lot of ways.
It was very
11-9.
swingy, wasn't it?
This is a
very
huge
swingy.
game, and we normally say like, "Well, what do you think the biggest moment was?" But there's like 4. It's
Yeah,
massive.
There's a lot. Yeah, there is a lot.
Um,
You know, killing Manfred turn 3, obviously huge.
Huge.
The Hellheart.
Yeah, that was
stopping that
so-
previous magic phase.
so frustrating in this game because I think because I'd had all bad magic all the way, and then I'd
Yeah.
re-rolled the dice and still got nothing, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, and also have a dose of this."
Have a dose of that magic phase.
And so that was really tough to swallow, and then obviously died.
Yeah.
Which made it feel like a huge uphill moment because I think it's fair to say, watching at home, I lost both the Wraiths, the Gooses.
Yeah. Well, you only had 1 unit race left at that point.
Yeah, that unit
So
sort of
you sort of took them down
soldiered
to,
on.
like,
I had
3.
one in combat, didn't I? Which was dead, basically.
Yeah,
But but the Goosies died. which
Yeah,
was
they were.
huge.
They went down to sort of 1 and 2 wins. The turn he died, and then obviously crumbled the next turn. Crucially though, it's your blocks, because especially that one with the Vampire Rings, Leadership 7 cares a lot less.
Yeah.
Even the Skellies though, they've got a lot of models, so
Took
it takes
40
a little
wounds.
while to sort of crumble through them.
Yeah, if you're rolling average, you're only going to take like 5 or
4,
6,
5.
and that's like 8 turns to wipe
Yeah.
out a unit that size.
Yeah.
So you've got some time on there.
Absolutely.
I don't know. For me, the flank charge was massive in the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's that adage we talk about a lot of like, even when you're losing, try to take a minute, step away from the turn. The beauty of having gaps between the turns for us, you can just go, right, what can I do? What do I need to do? And then that was, because you'd shown me the flank, I thought, he's got to have the Crown of Command. He's got to have gone for it. That was genuine surprise when I screamed like, what? But that was huge.
Honestly, just didn't think I'd really need it in this.
Well, I can
this sort of
understand why.
matchup.
I can understand why.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and also, you know, part of it, I'm so used to having it, I suppose I just sort of assumed
they'd be alright.
part way in the back of my head, like, oh, they're leadership 8, you know, they'll have it.
I was looking at one point and thinking, if he doesn't kill too many more, he's not going to be steadfast. He's not. He's not going to be like. He's not even going to get the ranks. I'm definitely going to win. But I bet you he's got the Crown of Command. I'm like, he'll have the Crown of Command.
But no. And then not rallying on the 9 was frustrating.
Another
but-
huge moment because you think you got away. You got the
Yeah.
rubber, the green, and got away. You think, great. All I've got to do now is roll
9 or less.
9
on
or
2
less.
dice.
You know, a nice
It
average
should not
score.
be hard.
And no, apparently not.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know, it happens.
It was just a I honestly think I'll watch this back and be like, God, that was a massive moment as well. Like, like all 6 lookout servers on Manfred.
Yeah,
in a normal game, we'd be like, that was a huge moment. He passed all 6 4+ lookout servers, but it pales into insignificance in the weird and wacky point that this was. But that miscast as well. What another weird and wonderful moment.
Yeah, not being able to take over.
Not being able to take over because he lost his wizard levels. Of all of the ones as well. Doesn't know any Law of Vampire spells, can't take over.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just...
And even small things like your bats and the ghouls running off the table so they don't take crumble. Okay, the ghouls wouldn't have mattered too much. The bats, though, it would have, because it had meant you wouldn't have had anything to block them.
Yeah, the Yetis could have made that charge. And it's a really interesting fight.
It's one that I would have gone, right, what are the scores? I'm losing. I'll go for it.
Yeah, 100%.
If it's 10-10, I probably don't. I probably just keep the points. But, you know, at that point, I go for it. I hope I don't lose a Yeti to the Vampire. And I probably just put all of my attacks on ghouls.
I would have thought so, yeah. And hope I don't get too excited with the poison.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fascinating fight. Yeah, it really is.
It will be what the vampire can do. I think will make a big difference. If he kills
one,
then he's all tears before bedtime.
Probably typified this game. This was a real bloodbath for a game that didn't actually see a huge volume of combats or protracted combats.
No.
A lot of figures died, and we were talking at the start, and there was like 260, 270 wounds on this table.
Yeah.
And I reckon there's got to be sub 50 now.
What you got?
Maybe 60
30 there.
Yeah.
30,
So maybe
40,
60 wounds.
60ish.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
That's like 75% dead. That's huge.
Another big moment. The cannon not rolling a 5 to charge the Terrorgeist.
Absolutely humongous. It was such a dicey game, and it was so frustrating. And I think like you're much better at that than I am. You're much better at being frustrated with the dice.
Yeah.
I get so frustrated with the dice because if I think I'm doing all right and I think I'm doing good Warhammer, and I take a little chance or I do something and the dice get me, I'm like, seriously, I do not deserve this. I get so indignant, and you're much better than me at that, I must say. Favourite moment for you?
Probably killing Manfred.
Blasting Manfred.
Yeah. I mean, it was quite a favourable, or close to a favourite moment, shooting him with the Uranus Thunderbolt turn 1 and getting 6 hits.
That was pretty crazy. That was twice he did 5 hits the second time.
11 out of 12, it's not bad, I'll take it.
I'll take it, yeah.
What about yourself? Favourite moment for you?
I think
running my guts off?
Probably, but not even, probably when you're like, I don't have the Crown of Command, I'm just like, what? I don't understand. Just my brain doesn't compute the Crown of Command is not in there. And it's an item that is well known if you've played me at events or talked to me that I loathe. It's an item I really find frustrating anyway. So to not have it was a pretty loud moment. I mean, this is a really odd game, wasn't it? I mean, what would you do differently?
Cast Ashur Blizzard on the correct unit.
Yeah, you were going for Manfred, but called the Hex Wraiths.
Said Hex Wraiths.
And then, to your credit, as a decent, genuine human being, stuck with it and was like, I'm an Hex Wraith. I did sit here, and I said to you after the turn, didn't I? I sat there being like, what have I not seen? What is he doing with that Ashur Blizzard that I cannot possibly fathom? I'm like, he is clearly on some glorious crusade. And I was like, mate... Is it that he's making it hard for me to march? Because I don't think 9 is going to be enough to cause me a real problem. But it was the wrong target.
Yeah, simply, literally in my head I was like, it will hit Manfred, it will bounce some onto the Hex Wraiths, whittle them down with the Law Attribute, and then just said Hex Wraiths.
Yeah, it was pretty bold.
Silly. But, you know, it didn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Would have been nice if they'd have found their march check.
Yeah, it would have been. I think it would have been funny.
Would have been very funny, and I would have screamed vindication at the top of my
vindication.
What about you? What would you have done differently? Put Manfred 21 inches away so I didn't get hit by the...
I mean, it's one of them things where you look at it and go, in the power of hindsight, I would have put him an inch further away or 2 inches further away, whatever it was. But it was a big roll on the Hellheart. I didn't think about it, which is probably the cardinal sin. I think I would have put him behind the Terrorgeist again.
Okay.
Rather than putting him where he was, although it wouldn't have made a lot of difference because you got him with the Thunderbolt. Oh no, you took him down to 1 wound, so it would have given him hard cover against the lead belchers, which could have
made a difference.
Could have kept him alive. But yeah, I think maybe that. Don't know. It's such a weird game. I think it was okay tactically. I possibly should have, and maybe on another day I would have just been brave and fronted you up and been like, I'll take the cannon for a turn or 2 turns, put everything over here, and not worry about the potential of going second and using this as my safety net. Just put the gooses in front.
Yeah.
That's Terry and Terry in front of Manfred, and put the lookout sirs in place like I had, and just been like, let's just go for.
I'm just going to deal with
let's
it
just
for
go
a turn.
for the pain train, and just if I see it through, I'll probably have a better result than if I don't, sort of thing. But then obviously it came back to me on a massive turn from the Gauls and a Book of Arcane, which I say this all the time. Great
Fantastic item.
I often drop it. It's often my first drop. You know, I'll leave that out, but. Yeah, this was a great game. 11-9.
Yeah, so you didn't have a scroll in this list, which I think is often people's first pick for an arcane item, especially with vamps. But for a lot of armies, it's I'll have a scroll, and because book's the same cost, it's literally one or the other. And I think just too often the scroll finds its place.
Well, I mean, the scroll would have been great here.
It would.
I would have used it
total
on
power anything. So
it would have been
really good.
one of those Uranus Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Now what one? I don't know. You know what I mean? But it might have.
Probably I would. If it was me, I wouldn't have used it on the first one because you had a lookout there.
Yeah.
And I'd have gone, well, I'll probably look out some of them. Even if you get 6, only 3 will hit him, he probably isn't going to die for it.
So I would have almost certainly saved it for the second as well. But it's easy to say that when you're looking back on where it would have mattered. But I didn't take a scroll for a composition point, basically, just because the +2, I didn't think you'd have as many hards. As me. We talked in the week, didn't we? And I said, I'm just going to go like wild, just what we've not done before, just like, you know, how many hard choices can I put on the table?
What is a hard comp point? I'll have it.
Yeah, basically, there was a lot of that. I think I had 7 or 8 in this list. But then I was like, you know what? You're using ogres. You won't be.
No, I didn't go heavy.
You won't be that.
I was a 0 overall.
Down, so I thought, well, I better take some pluses. So I took the bat swarms, which, you know, ideally would have been Spirit Host.
Yeah.
In this game.
Yeah, okay. I don't know, I do like the bat swarms.
I do too.
Quicker if they're not closer to your general.
Yeah.
You know, they fly, which is obviously really good. Helps you get the Gnobblers over here and get them out of the way.
There's always pros and cons.
Yeah.
I probably would have took 1 and took 2 Spirit Hosts instead of the second. Yeah. But I went for the pair for the comps, and then I dropped the scroll, which was huge. Yeah. Huge, as it always is. I think it's one that people do really quickly in their head. They're like, oh, I can get +2. I'll drop my scroll. Yeah. There's a reason it's +2, because that's a Manfred. That's a 700 point almost swing.
Plus the 2 Terragrists.
Yeah. You get the drill as well. So. Yeah, this was cool.
Yeah, it was a good game actually. It was really, like I say, really swingy, super swingy. But it was a good game.
It's an instant classic, isn't it? In that way you play, and you think we'll be talking about it in like 6 months' time, and being like, I just don't remember a game last time I had a game like it. It was mad. He just like was smashing me. Then he wasn't. Then he was. It was weird.
I mean. The Chieftain's allegiances swapped sides many times.
Yeah, he was a real turncoat in today's battle report, ladies and gentlemen. He was like, it's just hot in here. It's just warm, you know. I don't want to. I don't
want to see this go 6 turns. I want this to end real quick, like knife to the throat.
The Loremaster's winning. I'm on his team, and all of a sudden Manfred's off the table, and he's like, "Oh, the Duke! Quick, finish him off!" Disgusting. No loyalty. No loyalty. And on that bombshell, I suppose we'll leave it there. Yeah. So thanks for joining us in the War Council today. Make sure you head back to the Night of the Realm Mustering Ground, where you can check out all of our other exclusive content, and just, you know what, tell your pals, get them on the subscription as well. Treat themselves, they deserve it.
Yes, they do. See you later, guys.
Bye, guys. Remember to tag your friends and like, subscribe, and share. Then head over to triplecrownwargaming.com and become a Knight of the Realm today.
What are you doing, mate?
You alright?
Do it for Warhammer!